Welcome to McDonald's in France. More specifically, I'm in Montpellier, a beautiful city in the south of France. McDonald's, or as the French like to call it, McDo, is a very American fast food establishment. Some people may scoff at the idea of eating McDonald's outside of the US or at all, but I find it a cultural experience where the menu is adapted to the local culture and traditions. I came in the evening, so they didn't have hot drinks for some reason. They have versions of some of their famous desserts like croissants and macaroons. In France, they use reusable dishes for items like their fries, nuggets, drinks when they eat at their establishment to, I guess, help with the waste. So I felt embarrassed to talk aloud in the restaurant for this video, and I will be doing a voiceover instead. Here I am opening the sauce chinoise, which is France's version of our sweet and sour. First up, I had to try the McNuggets to see how they compare and before they got cold. I have to admit that these nuggets were fresh, so they had a good taste, but were overall the same. The Chinese sauce, as they call it, was also a bit different, probably due to regulations that we don't have in the US. The first ingredient they have is actual apricot pulp, where that would be our third ingredient, and it's more of an apricot puree. So pause this part if you would like to see more of the ingredients. Next, I tried the croque McDo, which is a version of the French dish croque monsieur. It looks pretty thin and underwhelming, but it was actually really good, very cheesy, and it had ham as well. I would definitely get it again if I wasn't in the mood for a whole burger. Then I tried the Royal Cheeseburger, which is a fatter version than a regular cheeseburger, except it has 2 slices of cheese, but the same other toppings like onion, pickles, ketchup, and mustard. I have to say that the meat was actually good and juicier. Again, they control ingredients better, and the quality isn't necessarily sacrificed just because it's fast food. In fact, France has a national rating system called Nutri-Score, where perhaps most of their products now have a label rating the nutrition from A to E, or best to worst, which is exactly what you will see even on the McDonald's menu when ordering. Next, I tried the chicken sandwich from their McFirst menu, which is a menu that offers bread using wheat made by French farmers. I would say it was like a deluxe McChicken, but added the cheese, tomato, and ketchup. I actually like the plain McChicken with just mayo and lettuce. I would say that the chicken seemed more bland, but that's probably a good thing. Next up, I had the McWrap with crispy breaded goat cheese, bacon bits, tomato lettuce, and an unknown sauce. There was too much tortilla for a good first bite, so I removed it. I love goat cheese, and this wrap was pretty good, but it wouldn't be filling on its own. You'd have to get something else. For dessert, I started with this chocolate donut served on a plastic plate. With a surprise filling. The donut itself tasted artificial, but I'm not too picky. Then I tried the raspberry jam-filled cookie, which was too sweet for me, but it was really good. I would prefer without the filling and just the sprinkles. Of course, I had to try their macaroons. I started with a cranberry macaroon. I wasn't sure at first, but I liked it. It's good. And then I tried the chocolate macaroon, which was not too chocolatey, and that's something that I personally prefer. They were both good overall, but if you're in France, there's much better out there and not much more expensive. On another occasion, I really wanted to try their McFlurry, so I went back, this was in Marseille. They have some of the same McFlurry flavors as in the US, but I tried their Da topping, which is a Swedish chocolate plus caramel sauce because it gave me the option to add. And okay, I got some other items too because I was very hungry. So for the McFlurry, all the toppings were on top, so I had a mix, and it actually tastes like beef chocolate. And well, of course it was delicious because it's McFlurry. I just wanted to point out their very elaborate trash system. You empty out your drink cup first, then you throw away leftovers and napkins, then the wrapping paper separately, and finally you organize the reusable dishware. And one more thing, they have this McExpress window, which is just a walk-up window if you don't want to go in, I guess. Anyway, I thought it was an interesting experience, and don't knock it till you try it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what interesting items you've tried at a non-American McDonald's, and thank you for watching.